Today I'm going to share 5 practical career options for people who want to become full-time RVers. The first RV career option is telecommuting to any office job. In the post-pandemic world, many companies are willing to let their employees work from home, even if home is in an RV. I telecommuted to a corporate job for the first 3 years of living in an RV, and there are a lot of reasons why this is the best option for many full-timers. The biggest benefits are familiarity and stability. Moving into an RV is a huge life change, so keeping your current job will minimize the stress of the transition. There are a few things you should be prepared to discuss with your boss about RV life. The biggest concerns for most employers are if you will have a stable internet connection from your RV and the logistics of traveling for in-person meetings. Be ready to address these concerns before you pitch the idea of working from an RV. Decide on your internet solution and backup internet solution before discussing RV life with your boss. And don't worry, we will have an episode focusing on RV internet options very soon. Also have a travel plan prepared and be ready to address any concerns your boss may have about your availability for in-person meetings. For example, if you know your boss always wants you in town for an annual conference, promise to park your RV near the conference each year. If your current employer won't allow telecommuting from an RV, there are still tons of opportunities for remote work. Flexjobs.com is just one of the great resources for finding positions that don't require being in an office. Now on to RV career option number 2. If you are ready to ditch your current job and change your lifestyle completely, Workamping is a great option. So, what the heck is Workamping? Workamping, which is spelled Workamping, is simply any job that provides you a free campsite in exchange for your labor. The majority of Workamping jobs available are at RV parks, campgrounds, or seasonal businesses like pumpkin patches or Christmas tree lots. The income potential for Workamping jobs varies a great deal. Some RV parks just offer free rent, while others also pay an hourly wage. The general rule of thumb is you should expect to work about 20 hours each week to receive a free campsite with hookups, and then you should request an hourly wage for any additional hours. There are several great resources for finding these types of positions. They include workcampingjobs.com, workcamper.com, and Coolworks. I'll include links to all of those resources in our show notes. The main downside of Workamping is that most jobs require you to work a full season, so you will need to be stationary for at least 3 months at a time. The flexibility of having a different job every season can be both a pro and a con. On the upside, you can choose when you work and take extended vacations between jobs. On the other hand, it may be stressful not knowing what your next job is and how much money you'll be earning a few months from now. Our third RV-friendly job is teaching English online. If you are a native English speaker, you are qualified for this travel-friendly position. There are several companies who will pay you to teach English online to adults or children in other countries. The qualifications vary by company, with some companies requiring classroom experience, while others hire any native English speakers. Head to the show notes for a link to an article that details all of the companies, what their hiring practices are, and what they pay. The downside to this career is odd hours. Most online English students are located in other time zones, often in Asia. Since the companies are catering to their students, teachers will most likely be working late at night or early in the morning. While the hours may be difficult for some RVers, they do allow for lots of time to explore new places during the day. The pay for online teachers varies greatly, ranging from about $10 to $30 per hour, depending on experience. Combining a work camping job and teaching English online could be a great way for a family to support RV living. Our fourth RV job option is my current profession, being a content creator. Content creation can take many forms, from blogging to YouTube to podcasting to being a social media influencer. The biggest perk of content creation is that you are your own boss, and therefore you have full control over your work schedule. The downside is that it takes a ton of hard work to turn your content into a full-time business. My blog, Travels with Ted, was a side hustle for a full year before I quit my 9-to-5, and then it took another full year before I hit my income goals. Owning your own business is ideal for RVers who want flexible work schedules, but you should be prepared to work long hours in the beginning, likely while still working another job. If you want to start a website or a social media account with the goal of earning money, it has to be treated as a business from the start. One thing to keep in mind is your content creation business does not need to be about RVing. To create a successful business, it is much easier to pick a niche that you're already an expert in. For example, if you are a hairstylist before living in an RV, you could create a website and social media accounts all about hair and beauty. Our fifth and final RV career is becoming a mobile RV technician. With so many RVers on the road, becoming an RV tech is the perfect full-time RV living job. RV techs can not only earn a good living, but they also save a ton of money performing their own repairs. Becoming a certified RV tech does require some education, but the training period is relatively brief. There are a handful of schools teaching RV repair skills. The RV Training Center in Florida and the National RV Training Academy in Texas both offer hands-on courses that take less than 10 weeks to complete. While the time required to become an RV tech is very manageable, there is a significant monetary investment. The training programs cost several $1,000s, and RV techs will need to own several specialty tools. On the bright side, the flexibility of setting your own hours is awesome, and RV techs can find work without even leaving the campground.